Welcome back to ATVN. What can I tell you? Today was one of the goofiest days on campus in some time. We have featured Barkley in his newscast during the Harlem Shake less than 2 months ago. So maybe it shouldn't have been a surprise that Barkley got some help to pull off one of the biggest pranks ever, especially from a Bolitnikov winner who threatening to switch teams.
How's everybody doing today? After watching March Madness and seeing how great Coach Enfield did, unfortunately, I'm now deciding to actually quit football and pursue my dreams in basketball to play for Dunk City, USC.
Even without the services of Marquise Bledsoe Lee, it appears that the ball squad is in capable hands of former Florida Gulf Coast coach Andy Enfield, the shot doctor who built an athletic son neophyte into a Sweet 16 team.
Really need to and want to make basketball relevant at USC. We missed a coach that can be here for an extended period of time and really get this program where we believe it should be. We think we have that coach in Andy Enfield. We've got a dynamic guy who's got a very interesting brand of basketball. You know, we're just thrilled to have Andy as a Trojan.
My coaching style is I like to enjoy my team, and I want my players to have fun. I want to have something that players want to come play for, and with our player development and our system, I think it'll be very attractive.
Compared to the reaction of UCLA hiring new coach Steve Alford from New Mexico, Enfield's addition to the Trojan has generated much more excitement. We asked folks around campus if they think Dunk City will be a reality here at USC.
I'm pretty excited. I think we're going to get a lot more people to come to the Galen Center.
I think he can really bring our basketball to a new level.
I heard good things about this coach, but I didn't know but hopefully he's gonna do something to the team.
Members of the media also chimed in on Enfield's move to SC. Analyst Jim Rohn tweeted this after news broke on the hiring. Quote, Enfield's hiring has had more buzz in the last 5 minutes than Steve Alford had in the last 3 days. The Lakers will retire Shaquille O'Neal's jersey tonight at the Staples Center. The number 34 jersey will hang from the rafters next to Wilt Chamberlain, Magic Johnson, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Former Lakers coach Phil Jackson is expected to speak at the ceremony, and a taped message from Kobe Bryant will be played as well. But the fun ends there. The Lakers and the visiting Dallas Mavericks are in a must-win situation tonight. The Lakers never missed the postseason during Shaq's 8 years in purple and gold, and the Mavericks haven't missed the playoffs since the year 2000. And now that the Jazz have remembered how to play basketball, both teams are currently on the outside looking in for the last playoff spot in the Western Conference. A Mavericks win would put them at 500 for the first time since December, but a Lakers win would give them the tiebreaker over Dallas. Steve Nash will not play tonight. Clayton Kershaw had an opener for the ages last night for the LA Trolley Dodgers and a win over the defending champion San Francisco Baseball Giants. Tonight marks the much-anticipated debut of Ryu Hyun-shin from South Korea as he faces off with left-hander Madison Bumgarner. The Pac-12 network will televise its very first lacrosse game on Thursday, and it will feature our very own women of Troy. The USC women's lacrosse team will be flying up to Eugene to take on the MPSF rivals Oregon Ducks. The girls hope to snap their 3-game losing streak with a nationally televised win.
We're pretty excited, and we played in front of a big crowd for our first game against Northwestern. It was about 3,000 people, so we're ready for any crowd. No, we're just going to try and play it like a regular game. It's just been an intense week of practice, so we're ready.
You can catch the game on the Pac-12 network Thursday afternoon at 4:30. After a 9-game winning streak, USC women's tennis prepares for their away games against Arizona and Arizona State in the upcoming weekends.
It's much harder to be traveling and playing just because it's just more adversity. You don't really know what to expect. The courts are different.
Being Cal and Stanford in the same weekend is extremely hard to do. So it's terrific. But if we go to the desert this weekend with anything less than the same effort, we'll get nicked. So we got to be ready.
When they return from Arizona, the women of Troy face crosstown rival UCLA. The Bruins are currently ranked 9th in the nation, and the women of Troy are ranked 5th. It has been a banner season so far for women's water polo. The team still has an unblemished record 18 games into the season.
We have to train and don't think that we're the best. We're going to play really difficult games, but being undefeated helps you keep in mind that you are good also. We want to do as best as we can and, if possible, win the final.
Loyola Marymount and UC Irvine are next on the gauntlet this week. LMU currently has a 6-game win streak. Finally, Jay-Z once said that he made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can. And now the Brooklyn Nets part owner announced that he is going to start representing some of those less famous athletes.
I just rolled the dice trying to get some change, and I do it twice. Ain't no sense in me lying as if
His first client is Yankees second baseman Robinson Cano, who fired agent Scott Boras to be represented by the music mogul. Cano is eligible for free agency at the end of this season, and one would have to think that Cano will be in an empire state of mind when it comes to re-sign with the Yankees.
Thanks, I appreciate that.